been trying to move for a pretty long time. I think for the longest time, my least favorite question was, when are you moving? Because I didn't know the answer and I didn't want to commit to an answer. And we've delayed and delayed, but we're really thrilled that we finally have a hard date. We will close the gates on our current facility on May 1st.
Okay, and this is the American Institute in Taiwan that is
That's
closing
right.
its doors, and a brand new compound is opening on May 6th. Is
That's
that right?
on May 6th. So our current compound on Xinyi Road, where people have been coming for a long, long time to get visas and passports and to meet with people like me, that office compound will be closing on May 1st, and as of May 6th, we'll be welcoming people to our new compound in Neihu.
Okay.
It's really large, it's really beautiful and modern. People may know that we actually have office buildings all over the city, and they'll actually be all consolidated into this one new modern facility.
Wow, and it's a huge facility. It's $255 million investment.
That's right.
And I've seen pictures of it. It looks really cool. Is there anything inside that we can look forward to? Any exciting surprises?
Surprises, I'm not sure. There's a lot of really beautiful art from different Taiwan local artists that we'll be highlighting. The building itself, as you mentioned, is really large, really modern. We think it will just be a much more convenient experience for people who have to come and see it. But more importantly, this to us isn't just a brick and mortar building. It is that, of course, but it's also a symbol of our commitment to the US-Taiwan relationship. I mean, this is us telling Taiwan and people here, we're here to stay, we're not going anywhere, we just made this enormous investment. And as people may not know, this is actually the only purpose-built facility for any US mission. This is the only purpose-built facility for any foreign mission in Taiwan.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means that the Japanese representatives or the French or the Italians, they use buildings that were built for other purposes.
I see, okay.
So they use office space that might be in a skyscraper that hosts other things. This is the other building that was constructed and designed explicitly to host a foreign mission to Taiwan.
So it's a big deal. And that also means that there are elements within the design that are connected to both the United States and Taiwan, because it was very thoughtfully built as well.
That's right. So, for example, we worked really hard to make sure that this building meets both the U.S. and Taiwan's very high environmental standards. The entranceway to the consular part of the building, so the place where people would go to apply for a visa or a passport, is called the Butterfly Pavilion, and it actually features images of indigenous butterflies to Taiwan and the United States. It's really beautiful and interesting. Yeah, we really hope people have opportunities to come by and see us.
So now you said that the old one closes on May 1st, the new one opens on May 6th. I'm imagining a lot of work is going into preparing this big move.
Yes.
What does it take to move the AIT?
I mean, the short answer is months and months of planning. So I don't envy my colleagues who have been making spreadsheets and charts and working with different contractors and companies who are expert in moving IT equipment and boxes and furniture and all these things. We have a very large staff. We have some staff who's been in their offices for 20, 30, 40 years. So people have a lot of personal items they need to pack up. It's a really big process. I think it's an emotional process for a lot of people, but I think people are also really looking forward to kind of greeting the future in this big new beautiful building where we'll get more sunlight and yeah, I don't know if you've been to the old building.
Yes.
It's pretty dingy.
Yeah, it's on its, I don't want to say it's on its last legs, but literally it is on its last legs.
It is on its last legs, and it doesn't, I don't think it really projects the image that we want to be projecting about the work that we're doing, which I think in a lot of ways is really cutting edge and in a lot of ways is really future facing.